Hey guys, today I want to go over my personal trick in order to get all the way to 9 wins on the FRAG Tower PvE event that you can complete pretty much every day if you're up to it. So I think let's get right into it. You'll want to be able to get to about 6 or 7 wins using your normal team, because trying to muscle through some of the later stages when you're extremely underleveled and not able to complete that much is going to end up being a real challenge. But once you're ready to try, you can copy the essence of the deck that I'm showing you here. You're going to want 4 of your strongest defenders alongside 1 main damage dealer you're going to be using. For me, I chose Rip and Finn, but other fraggers such as Blot, Vandal, and Ollie, who deal heavy tower damage, can also work. So let's get right into some gameplay. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So, right off the bat, you're going to want to switch right over to whatever character you're using. For me, it was Finn. Then you're going to want to run along to the outskirts of the map and sort of avoid all of the other players. Now, this might seem counterintuitive. You might think, oh, but I want the points, I want to kill them. There's the AI, they're not going to do that much damage. But attacking the AI is going to cause it to attack you back and start chasing you, which is exactly what you don't want. The AI is pretty clueless, and so if you just run around and don't attack it, it's not going to come after you as quickly. Here, I was pretty unlucky. I had 3 of the AI's fraggers come after me right away, and I sort of got pinned against the back wall because I forgot that you could run along the path on the outside. But when that happens, when you do die, it'll happen sometimes, you just gotta switch over to a defender and hold down the fort. You don't want to push with them. But here I waited, I'm back with Finn, I'm ready to go around the outside of the map, take one guy out in the middle, and I sort of run around the outside to get back over to the towers. I want to avoid them, because again, the AI is pretty clueless, and then I want to go and just start doing as much damage to the tower as I can before I potentially die again. Over here, I sort of just run away, and I see that ×2 points hits, which for Finn and many of the other characters that would be good for this, that's when the damage really starts to get insane. And here you can just see I passed them on points. I'm a little bit over 100 ahead of them, which means that I could win right now, but it's not safe. And then I go back over to the other side, I finish off this tower, and pretty much secure the win for this round. So starting at a 700 point deficit, winning by 300 points without too much struggle, really. Here we go again. Here was a I think it was the 8th level of the tower, and I had a really good try with Finn. I started off on this side, ran around, didn't attack anybody, and as you could see in the beginning, I started off 900 points behind them, and you can see how one really good run could completely change this, whereas it would take 20 frags to catch up normally. I'm able to do this pretty quickly. And one of the reasons you want all the defenders on your team is because when you push with 3 or 4 people and you leave your base open, the AI is able to absolutely destroy your base really quickly with level 16, 17, 20 plus fraggers. It gets pretty insane. But here you can see I'm doing a really good job of evading their defenders as much as possible, getting as much damage on the tower as possible, and I've even almost taken it out. You can see that I've lowered the difference between me and the other team from 900 to 300, and here I'm just doing even more damage. And basically just trying to do as much as I can before I die. I think here I run back over to the original side that I was on, because I don't see any defenders over there, and I try to finish it off as quickly as possible before they kill me, which I do. And then nothing back over here, I run back over to the other side to see how much damage I can do before Slimer kills me, because I don't just want to run around on this side and not do anything. It's kind of boring, but I do about 100 damage, and then he finishes me off. So here you can see double points have just hit, and I was about tied with them, and you can just see the power of characters like this where you just absolutely annihilate a tower. Now I'm over 300 ahead, and I'm 50 health. I can run onto the main tower, just do as much damage as I can to secure the win before I die, and I end up finishing with about 470 health left. on their tower. Now here's a little feature I wanted to do with a different character, Blot, who's really good for pushing towers as well. His only problem is he doesn't have as much mobility once you get on the towers. So getting there, it's a piece of cake. You can scoot past the defenders as easily as you want, but then if you don't have your special when you're on the tower, you have to hit the headshots, otherwise the defenders can melt you really easily when you have as little mobility as he does. And so I think I get back on this tower, I do a bit of damage, but then I just can't move away and they just annihilate me. And so here, there's one last try with him where I do a bit more damage just to push a little bit harder. You can see the massive dent that he did the first time when he was over here. And this tower had 170 health and I just shred it in one round of ammo. Thanks for watching. This is a new channel I'm starting up, so comment what videos you want to see next. Like, subscribe, and share me with your friends and club. Have a fantastic day.